I think just to learn who God is better, it's a better explanation of His character by going through TF1. I feel like you're getting a foundation to build your house on.
I would recommend TF1 to anyone that's in the church, primarily if you have questions, doctrinally speaking, about anything in the Bible. I've been in the church for my entire life. I'm 38 years old, and still have lots of questions, and this class has answered every question that I can possibly think of up to date, and it's really helped me grow spiritually in my walk with the Lord, and really been encouraging.
Well, I think it's essential for any Christian to take this class. Like the title says, Foundations. It's foundational to our Christian life, our Christian beliefs. It helps solidify what we believe. Sometimes we know what we believe, but it's hard to sometimes articulate what we believe and define some of the terms. And we've heard maybe, especially if you've been a Christian most of your life, you've maybe heard these terms and believed them all your life, but to define them and to really be concise in your definition of what these things are and what they mean, this is a very good class.
For anyone thinking about taking Theological Foundations, I would have to say the thing I didn't realize was how much theology I believed without even knowing it, and a lot of it was wrong. So there's a quote, I don't remember who it's by, but it's something to the effect of, everyone has a theology, some of us just have bad ones. And there's so many little things that we live by, just ideas we've picked up throughout our lifetimes, and we live by them without even realizing it. We've never thought it out. We've never applied biblical truth to it. There's a biggie you should probably work on. So that's been a huge blessing, was just actually thinking about a lot of different ideologies and realizing what I believed and what needed to change in what I believed.
Yeah, I'd say a couple reasons. The first would be a better understanding of our faith, why we believe what we believe. What does the Bible say about everything, really, when it comes to our faith? And you really get into the theological particulars with a bunch of different things. And so it's a good time to be able to delve into that in a group, in a setting where people are caring for one another and understanding of where we are spiritually and our understanding. And then second, they give you free trail mix.
I'd say that Theological Foundations is just that. It gives you a great foundation and basis for biblical standards that we need to be following. And it gives a safe place to ask questions and get safe responses and really thought out responses. I've enjoyed definitely the fellowship involved there, and that I am able to ask hard questions and get responses that I know that I can trust.
You learn. It's a lot of information. It's foundational, and there may be a lot of things that maybe you haven't learned. No matter how long you've been a Christian. So I think it has a lot of benefits to it, and just no matter what we know, we can always learn more. We can always get more out of even the same things studied over and over again. It just further solidifies our beliefs in our heart, that we can then be more confident to share them with other people.
The class is a year long, and personally I've been, work has even kept me from the class for maybe even half of it, but every class I've been able to attend has been worth it. If you make it to one class, it's worth it.
I had the perception that a lot of this material maybe I was familiar with, but the thing that jumped out to me was understanding Christ's righteousness and that given to us. And so cognitively I knew that, but when we went through it, it seemed afresh when it came to not only the severity of my sin, but the fact that God has forgiven me, but then He didn't leave me there. He gave me His righteousness, and which then in my standing before God allows me access before Him.
Take Theological Foundations.
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 Well, Theological Foundations is a great place to grow in your faith. It's a great place to learn sound doctrine as we go through the book Systematic Theology by Wayne Grudem. And there's two things that does for you. First, it increases your affection for God. Sound doctrine should always make you want to worship God more. And then number two, it'll equip you to give answers to your world. So I think these are fantastic classes to help you grow and love Jesus more.